what's your opinion on kind of the overreaction of analysts and podcasters and such that tend to overreact about kind of the European invasion of the NBA? Because we're looking at it, we haven't had a homegrown MVP since James Harden.
It's just where the world is going.
Yeah, because dude,
But I wouldn't say it's an over invasion of European players because it's really not. It's
that's how
still
they're
mostly
presenting it
American.
as.
It's still mostly
Yeah,
American All Stars.
I agree, bro. But that's how they're presenting it as. Like what I mean, like the Kendrick Perkins, and they made that argument. Well, like, oh, dude, the NBA needs an American face,
Well,
yada yada.
the only thing I would say, the American Perk got to look at the American amateur circuit. What's going on? Like guys have all the raw talent, but they're not. They're being shown the game a lot different. But it's just the era. This could be just an era right now. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, the next era is a bunch of American kids.
Or we never know. Anthony Edwards makes that crazy ass jump where he's the best player in the world. Or who
True,
knows?
that could
Yeah,
happen. But also, right now, the American audience is being conditioned to accepting international stars. It's a conditioning that's going on right now. See, within the next 3 years, with us seeing Luka, let's say Luka wins a championship and he's constantly making the playoffs, and everyone's like, "Oh, who's gonna be Luka this year?" See, after that whole era is over, we won't even realize we went through a conditioning where we were cheering for an international guy the whole time.
yeah.
By the time the
And bro,
next,
I think like,
by the time Wemby, hold on, by the time Wemby comes up, let's say he comes up after, it's gonna be normal that the best player could be from France. He could be from. It's just like soccer. He could be from here. He could be from there.
yeah,
And then it's a couple American dudes. But eventually, after a while, there's gonna be an era of people that don't even see it that way. They're just gonna be like, oh yeah, this is such and such. It's gonna be like Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. No one goes like the Argentinian Messi. They just go Messi, or they go Cristiano
yeah,
Ronaldo. They don't go the guy from Portugal. They don't say that.
yeah, bro. It's a good thing overall. Like just last year, bro. Look at it like this, bro. Just last year, two of the top like picks of the NBA draft are Frenchmen, Alexander Sarr and Zachary Ricochet. So we're seeing a drastic change towards a European style, and I don't really expect like obviously the Kendrick Perkins have a more of an American pride, American whatever mindset.
No,
But you look
Americans
at
still
it.
dominate the NBA completely.
Oh no, I'm saying I agree with that. They still dominate, but like I'm looking at it as like the kids going through middle school and high school. They're not gonna look at it as an American versus outsider perspective.
Yeah, they're just gonna look at it like just talent,
Yeah,
just
pure
talent.
hoops. Like the Perkins era, that era, all that stuff. It's like, oh, this is how the NBA is as an American sport, as an American league.
Hmm.
You're gonna see a change in that, and I think a lot of upcoming kids' mindset when Harden won the MVP. So I still have that little bit of American kind of like American league, American player mindset because I was coming out of that. But I
Yeah,
see younger kids now, they're not repping that American player. They find Luka cool, they find Shea cool, they find Victor Wembanyama cool.
exactly. It's just a player now, and again, they think the same way. Like they find Messi cool or
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo cool. They don't go, that's Messi from Argentina. They don't even think that way. They just think, yo, that's Messi. That's the best player in the world. You know what I mean? That's all they think about. It's gonna be the same thing for the NBA. It's a gradual shift. I'm telling you, the Luka being on the Lakers is going to cement the NBA audience being used to an international guy repping the biggest brand in the league. They're going to be used to that.
no, 100%,
Like
bro. It's
even
gonna
right
be
now,
great.
everyone knows the best player is Jokic. Nobody's really gonna argue you down on that. They're like, who's the
Yeah,
best player right
bro.
now? Jokic.
Like you ask anyone who's a top three player of the world, like player in the world, it's all non-Americans. Like you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And nobody really argues. Nobody's gonna sit there and be like, no, it's da da da. No one's gonna argue.
It's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, but
It's Lamelo Ball. Like they're
yeah,
not gonna argue that.
but a decade
Yeah.
ago, what? Just a decade ago, people would have argued you down. Like, oh, why you put him in there? Like, oh, I don't know about him. Like, it
Remember the
was,
whole idea of Europeans are soft. They're never gonna be franchise faces. That was all conversation we had, and that wasn't crazy long ago, bro.
bro. I gotta find that clip one day. I'm gonna put it up. it was like a really old. I don't know when Sabonis's father, Sabonis from
Or
the
beat it.
Sacramento King, when his father
The
got drafted
1990s.
with the very last pick, there was an old lady. She looked at that dude when they said he came from Russia. She looked at him with a pure disgust. Like, oh
Because his
my
peak. We're
God.
talking 1990. So this was not 1990. This was like 1989. I like to say
Yeah, it's probably late
the
80s. Oh my
late
God.
80s.
She looked at
Bro,
him
this is
with
like Soviet
disgust.
versus America. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, because at the time the NBA was considered an American sport.
Yeah.
If you came from a different country, you probably was a bum. But the
Bro, I mean,
look,
continue.
look from that time, right? Remember, Michael Jordan was already in the league until now. Like, that's a drastic change.
I mean, forget Arvydas Sabonis. 2015, 10 years ago, Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, remember exactly. That's the same energy. The energy Chris
Yeah.
Kristaps got when he got drafted is the same energy the lady gave Sabonis's pops in the late 80s or whenever that was.
Yeah.
It's the same
Like,
disgust. Like, what? You got from where? Like, all
what the
that
fuck?
bullshit.
Latvia, was that Tingus Pingus? The kid crying is like, now you don't think that, we don't
Nope.
care. And bro,
Nope.
I saw Phoenix Suns fans celebrating on Twitter about drafting a player from South Sudan. All I
See?
thought to myself, man, just a decade ago, everyone slandered Porzingis from being from Latvia, and oh, he's
Facts.
not. Where's Jaleel Okafor? He's not
Hey,
made for the
that right there
NBA.
is part of the
Yeah,
transition. The
yeah,
transition will happen. The Luka to the Lakers is the nail in the coffin, man. They might as well just slam that shit and just bury it, bro. It's over.
yeah.
Like the American audience now is going to be fully ingratiated with accepting international stars leading NBA teams. Like, not it's not gonna be every single team, but we're not gonna think of them as an international player. You're just gonna start thinking them as a player.
Yeah,
That's it.
100%. It benefits small market teams. Their main whole like kind of complaints is that they're not able to keep American players throughout its history, right? The American players, they want to go to big markets. A European player, bro, they kind of embrace whatever market they're at as long as they
Mm-hmm.
compete. Like, bro, let's be honest. Like, I think a lot of American journalists, like Sham Sharana and as such, they kind of project American players onto like Giannis with oh, he wants to go to New York. Like, I don't doubt Giannis wants to go to New York, but I think they project like how they project a little bit of how much Giannis really wants to go to New York.
Yeah, because the media at the end of the day, they're not gonna want a league where with parity. It doesn't help them.
Yeah,
It helps them when the league is the LA, the Boston's,
and then
the
Madison Square
Knicks.
Garden.
Yeah, it helps
Yep.
them. Like, that's where that's what the numbers used to tell them, right? Because remember, they don't even talk. OKC won the championship. They don't even talk about them like that.
No,
Tim
but bro, New
Legler,
York.
my bad. Tim Legler got on and he said how he was begging ESPN to talk about the Pacers years ago when they were killing, and ESPN told him no.
Yeah, yeah, of course, bro. Because like at the end of the day, with the NBA, bro, like the Knicks is always gonna be the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
So the NBA kind of has a mindset of kind of projecting on the foreign players, like, yo, they really want to go here, the yada yada yada. But with Luka, for whatever reason, I don't know if they were failed to hide it or what, but they failed to run that narrative because Luka really wanted to stay in Dallas.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah,
He definitely did. Once again, man, this is a new era we're entering. The fans are gonna be conditioned a different way to accepting international stars, and also, we're about to watch a couple of franchises that were well run. They had good winning pedigree, like the Dallas Mavericks. We're about to watch them become the new Southwest Pelicans. I'm dead
yeah.
ass.
I mean,
Like,
dude, they're gonna be
I'm
a joke.
serious.